Hello YouTubers, I'm Jerron Dove and I am back with a brand new video. As you can see, this is my first anime unboxing. Basically I'm going through the collection of a lot of recent additions to my collection that I've gotten over the last several weeks. Thing about it, I'm a huge fan of Rightstuf. As you can see by the box, they are my favorite online retailer for anime, and usually I pretty much get 95% of my anime from Rightstuf. They just have excellent customer service, awesome deals, and every December they have a wonderful 12 days of anime sale, which is usually the time of the year where I purchase the majority of my anime. So I'm just going to take you through a few of the recent additions to my collection. I hope you all enjoy these. First off, we're going to start with Eden of the East, a tremendous show. It's a 14 episode series. If I have to describe it genre wise, it's a political thriller. Of course, the two main characters on the cover are two of the best protagonists I've seen in the anime in many years. And this is just a very smart, sophisticated show made by the same creators of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex and Morbido, two of my other favorite anime series from the last few years. So I would definitely highly recommend this series. Very good. Next I have Case Closed, movie The 14th Target. I'm a huge Case Closed Detective Conan fan, and this is a pretty great movie actually. Boys B is a romantic comedy, a little different than most, being that the series is really from the male's point of view, and pretty much this show deals with the three characters on the back cover and their interactions with romance and how they deal with things from a guy's point of view. And all these girls on the front cover are some of the females they encounter in the series. So pretty good show for what it is. Ikitosen Dragon Destiny. Ikitosen, one of the more interesting shows in my collection. I have the first season, and the first season is really nothing more than a glorified excuse to, I think, get as many girls onto the screen in as little clothes as possible with the storyline. Martial arts story season, I must say, is a vast improvement. Very strong improvement over the first season, though it may not be saying a ton. But I saw this cheap, and I figured since I had the first season, I might as well, scrounge this up as well. K-On!, one of the modern really popular series that's come out over the last few years. This is the season 1 Anime Legends pack, and basically it's a show about these four girls four high school students who form a music band, a rock and roll band, pretty much. Very lighthearted show. I recommend this to anybody. It's nothing objectionable in it. Young girls can watch it. Just a very lighthearted show. And these are two shows, my gosh, I actually got these from Rightstuf a few weeks ago. And as a matter of fact, both of these were together, they were $3. Ninja Resurrection is one of the more infamous anime titles. It's a very kind of blood and guts type of show, not really a ton of plot and storyline or logic to it, and actually it was so repulsive in a sense that it's 2 episodes on it, and I literally had to stop watching the first episode because it had just gotten so out there, so I may not revisit it. Blood Rain, on the other hand, is which came with it, is pretty much the same, kind of in that late 80s early 90s slash and hack martial art style, but it does actually have something of a plot, sympathetic characters. But like I said, it's what it is. You're not getting a ton, but you can expect to see a lot of blood, a lot of swords and heads flying. Things you would expect from the era which this was made, which I believe it was made around 1989, I think. Now we're going to go into the boxes of some of the very recent things into my collection. And what better way than one of the best anime I'm having a lot of fun with, Black Lagoon. This is the brand new combo DVD Blu-ray set, which contains both seasons 1 and 2, and this show is just awesome. At non-stop action, incredible characters, guns, violence, the language, but it's a really good show. It has some really great characters, and of course on the cover is one of the main characters, Revi, who was one of the more interesting female protagonists I've seen in anime in a long time, and this is just a very highly recommended show. Definitely one of the better all-around action series I've seen in a long time. And I'm almost to the first disc of this, so I'm having just a lot of fun with it. Another show, and this show falls into the category of shows that have greatly exceeded my expectations, Rumbling Hearts. I really got this just for the fact I heard a few good things about it. It was cheap too. I believe this was about $7, 13 episode series. But this show, as far as romantic, which I'm a big fan of the genre, even though I'm a guy, I'm a huge fan of the romantic, high school type things, and this is straight romantic, almost drama / tragedy. Just a quick synopsis of the story. One of the girls, actually the one that's on, I guess, your left, she's in she's dating the protagonist of the story, this guy, and basically she's in this auto accident and she's in a coma for 3 years, and the gist of the series deals with how her world changes and the characters in the 3 years that she's in a coma, and how everyone kind of tries to hide the truth from her and a lot of different things. But it's a very emotionally wrenching series. If you're into, if you like shows like Peach Girl, His and Her Circumstances, or even more serious fare, I would definitely recommend this. Great show. Up next, Jinky Extend. Jinky Extend is another show that, it's not going to rock your socks off, but for what it is, it's not bad, and it was super cheap, so that's why I got it. But basically, it's a show about these kind of two girls who pilot this robot. It's a lot more to it, but it's not a bad show. And for the price it is, I would recommend getting it. I think it was about maybe no more than, I think this was like $5. Aquarian Age. Aquarian Age is a show I really don't know nothing about. I've heard of it, but not really paid attention to it. From what I get is, of course, you can see from the box art, it revolves around a lot of females. I think it has something to do with music as well, and kind of a saving the world type of storyline. Like I said, I just got it really because of the cheapness. It was, I think, $7 or something. So anytime I see a good, thin pack set of 13 episode series or something like this, or Jinky Extend, and if it's under like $10, I will more than likely snatch it up. Now on to the other box, and just another thing I love about Rightstuf, they just give so many little goodies in their packs. This is like some sticky notes, very convenient, you can always use those. And these are some kind of flyers of some, I guess, recently released series, something about zombies. Shakugan no Shana, which I have season 1 of that. I believe this is for the 2nd season that just came out. Some other shows. And now we're getting to 2 of my favorites. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. I wanted these, both of these seasons for so freaking long. And I was such a huge fan of this show when it aired on Adult Swim some years ago. And of course, I've already watched the 1st season. I finished that up, I believe, on Monday. Just excellent. Just cannot say enough good things about this show. If you're into cyberpunk or any of that element of anime, this is the show for you. In the 2nd season, I haven't really started watching it, but it was, I watched it back in 2004 through 2005 on Cartoon Net on Adult Swim, so I definitely cannot wait to relive, this again. Awesome show. And last but not least in my collection, the biggest thing I've got, which is the Mecha Masters Explosive Anime Classics. And being that it's Mecha Masters, from the box art, I can assume it's going to be a lot of robots and a lot of that late 80s, early 90s violence, because I believe that was a time period when these shows were made. And this set includes Cybernetics Guardian, Genocyber, MD Geist, and an MD Geist and Genocyber soundtrack. And this was, like I said, very cheap. I've never watched these shows before, but this was like freaking maybe $6, so I couldn't pass it up. And it'll make, a nice, addition to my bookshelf. So, there you have it, folks. Just some of the recent anime I got, and I cannot plug Rightstuf enough. So if you're a fan into anime, definitely visit Rightstuf for all your anime needs. My time is running out, so I will see you all later. Have a good one. Bye.